Hello and Merry Friday. We are back. And if I recall, we were about to head over there and check out this dead body that's been hanging in a tree for a week. So first things first, of utmost priority, let's check the bins. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Must find a bag. Is this a bag? No, it's a wheelbarrow. A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Does this one say coming straight from the underground? No, it says pigs go home. Oh. The street name is illegible. Hello? Hello?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Can I question you?
Of course. What can I help you with?
What's this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
But that's empathy saying that. And we're not a nice cop, necessarily, yet. I mean, we're undecided, but...
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
I see.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
So you did then. Who are you exactly? The gardener.
Me? I am just a gardener.
Yeah, well, the game told us that, but who are you actually? Cool. What are you doing here?
I'm working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
But?
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
We
Since
need
the
directions.
street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need?
Well, we know where the corpse is, but let's see what she says.
It's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence.
Okay, well, she's not lying. It'd be rather stupid of her to lie about that. Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
She looks around thinking
This
what else to say.
intersection is
All
called
right.
Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you are displaying. I myself seem to be disoriented. I did down a whole shit ton of coffee before this to try and be a bit more alert. Didn't we just do all this about what's up in the north, south, east, west?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Okay, well let's
No
get a
problem.
crack on.
Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Oh,
Sure.
can I borrow your
Keep
gloves?
them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Da 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 da. You acquired gloves. Big old clunky gardening gloves. Which help with interfacing. Would they? Don't know. Depends. Depends how thick they are. Because if it's thick gloves, then you wouldn't be more dexterous, would you? You'd be somewhat cack-handed, potentially. Depends what you're picking up, I suppose. Closed for winter, please use main entrance. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Well, there is a lot to explore over there, but I suppose if we really must do our job, then we'll head to the body. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Oh. What about that? Rue de Saint-Ghislain? 8B? Probably not how that's pronounced, but fuck it. Oh, we can inspect the fence.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think?
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Reconstruct the movement.
No.
Fuck.
These tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
Damn it. Now we have to level up visual calculus to get another go at that. It's not vital that we succeed at that, but it is interesting. Oh boy. Literally. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy a human being decomposes. I can't wait to hear the voice actor that they've got for you. I mean, if they're doing the job properly, he'll be insufferable. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Probably the gardener. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. You reckon? There's tracks here too.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots? Boots that were made for walking?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers' boot tracks. Point to them.
Noted.
Alright. Let's give this one a go. 28%. Everything's a 28% chance at the moment. We'll see if we fail this.
What do you think you are?
Fuck.
A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Shit, that even damaged our morale as well. Yeah, so you sort of have health and morale and I don't know, morale really doesn't have an equivalent to any other game. I guess it's sort of your energy or stamina, but it's not a one-to-one comparison. The ladder is for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Oh, really? Because it just said it was climbable. But a different aspect of my brain worked out that it's not. Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick. Alright. Here we go.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
No one is judging, with a very judgmental looking child in the background.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
We're not going to pass this, but let's try it anyway.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you.
What the fuck?
It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Well, damn. We're failing the 28% ones, but succeeding on the 14% ones? How bizarre. Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Step
The
closer.
man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Alright, start from the top and work our way down, I suppose.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
Subaquatic terrors? This is Subnautica now.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's
You didn't
head
seem
grin
entirely sure
has
of the end of that
passed.
sentence, though.
What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Tell me, who are you, dead man? Oh, apparently we're going to ace this. Well, this is our signature skill, so...
I'm gone.
See, I was pretty convinced that because I said that, we were now going to fail it, but no. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Interesting. You have the same voice as our ancient reptilian brain.
In the past. Way out west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you.
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Well, it depends. I mean, let's not cast wide dispersions here. Otherwise, this whole stream's pointless. Who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
How dare you? How dare me? How... Whose side are you on, Half-Light? I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Kobo.
Excuse me? What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
It's the power of your black frothy liquid. Starts bubbling on his lips.
Imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
Oh, the neckties. That guy had a lot of fun in the voice recording booth, I feel like. Standing by the door, like about several meters away from the mic.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoony. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
No, I'm good. Yeah, give me questions. Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoony Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
About fucking time. Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do strike myself as a Rooney.
No, you don't.
No, you're right, I
Between you
don't.
and me, your name is probably Harry.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
That's not very helpful. Who killed you?
Love did me in, brother Copo. It was love all along.
Can you give me an address for love? A physical description? Or even a physical description if you want to, you know, pronounce words properly. Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Because he told me to.
You're a lying sack of shit, Coppo. You're doing this because there is nothing else to do. Everything else is over. It's just me now.
That's not at all true. We haven't explored the town. We could rummage through more bins. We could go talk to a racist guy. There's lots to do in Martinez. Sort of. I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Yes, a stinky, boring person. A deep-sea creature, a baby affected with harlequinism. You don't remind me of anyone. A deep-sea creature. Sure.
No, not quite. Be fair now.
You don't remind me of any hoon.
Sure I do. You just don't want to admit it.
Stop being a therapist, Corpse.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
That was odd. That dialogue's not... here? He said a whole bunch of shit that wasn't there. Okay. Slightly confusing. Inspect the tattoos. Sick tats, bro.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
I don't know. You might at least give me a tombstone.
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be marked by bullet holes. It will be riddled with disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern? Hoodly-doo-doo-doo-doo. If it's stars, I guess it'd be a night sky, wouldn't it?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
Half right is still is 50% correct. Yep. Okay.
So am I.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigat Sunshine. Mini.
Excuse me?
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
No, that's me. Okay. He produces two metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
Points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting, then...
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says, and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a colour-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Oh, so the real world does just look crazy watercolour like that, apparently. Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
Yeah, not clear where this world is technologically. That sort of... I don't know, that almost feels like an old-fashioned camera if it's using ampoules and things, but I don't know enough about it really to say for sure. What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter, to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
As if I would ever lose anything.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Spelt the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
Really? I didn't think electrochemistry was going to be speaking up during this. What was that, a word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
Okay. I should get a drink. This is a bad time for a drink, right?
Extremely.
Extremely. Shame. I thought you might just, it wouldn't be that bad, but... What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a harbour? I can't come up with anything other than a harbour.
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
So we're assuming dock workers from the harbour did it. They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong. How did they even get him up there? Back off and look at the corpse. So dock workers from the harbour did it.
The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
Yeah? No, they might have forgotten to brief me. My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains that my mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing. Yeah.
Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
But I said I did. I'm confused. It doesn't matter. They wanted him to stay there because it's strong.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands.
You see rabbits? What? What? It's fine. It's fine.
This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
We should ask the rabbits for help.
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Making a lot of assumptions.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Let's check out the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast 2. The decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots. Are they their armor? What he said.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Oh, you with your big words. What kind of armor is this exactly? He just said they're sabatons.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fairweather. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
He nods toward the redhead boy eyeing you suspiciously. Oh no.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Says the pain threshold. Why does my mortal coil need protecting?
Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
Oh, if you say so. Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor.
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
Then where are these clothes? Have you seen any around?
Someone could have cleaned the yard, but that's a question for the red hat thing.
Hey, don't start picking on the fact that he's red
I
haired.
hear you talking shit about the Kuno. Come here and say it to Kuno's face.
Well, that's as I predicted. So there's some censoring going on. Fair enough. We could just immediately say, fuck you, Kuno. What if they told him to strip before they hung him, to demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Some might say that's more humiliating.
What? Are you trying to ignore me now, fuckface?
Yes, I am trying to ignore you.
Kuno, this boots shit is super boring, and the guy's a total victopaz.
Fucking what? How dare you? Don't even know what that means. How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out.
Oh.
My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
These look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
So why did you say it? No, it's fine. Let's knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Cool.
Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Why? Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
Let's take the boot, sir. Or take one of the boots? What? Well, he's got two boots, but we can only take one apparently.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yeah, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen?
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Trying to pull his boot off.
Brutal!
Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why?
You're about to pull his head off.
No, I'm trying to pull his boot off. That's unnecessary. Do what?
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weaknesses. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot. You said they're expensive. I thought I could pawn them, earn some lucre. I'm sorry, I didn't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try. These boots would go super well with my bell-bottom pants.
You do understand the boots are steeped in cadaverine odor, don't you?
So are my pants.
You have a point there, detective. You have a point. But there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Sounds like a plan. Or we can refuse because steal a dead man's boots, but that would be dishonorable. No.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Cracky. Okay. What's going to happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Oh, go on then. The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Yeah. He draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
Damn. How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
No, that's not what I meant.
Of course.
The lieutenant nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and sarcasm. This time, the latter.
Yeah, he's not a narc. Right.
The
back
cadaver
off.
slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos,
What haven't
and
we done?
extremities blotched pink and blue.
So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Oh, alright.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his
Squint and
torso
take a step
covered in
back.
tattoos,
I'm not sure what that's going to
and
achieve. Not sure.
extremities blotched pink. And as you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Oh, okay. Apparently we're having an epiphany.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
God damn it, you meant to give me answers. Squint harder. His face and hands are pink, thighs too, the rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Why is that funny?
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
Something is coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises? I don't know what to think. What do you think? I think he's dead. Beaten up? That? Maybe, if he's all purple and green and stuff.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Oh, that was just Kuno throwing rocks at him.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
See, I don't know what he means by coin slot, but it does sound offensive, doesn't it? It's sort of... It's one of them words that isn't an insult yet. It kind of does sound like it.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Okay. I think he's dead.
I agree.
Nice.
Totally dead.
Deady dead, dead, dead.
Dabba-doob doob dead.
He says without a hint of melody. Not one muscle in his face moves. Damn. Kim's got the poker face. Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
Eesh.
The fuck he's saying?
He's saying it's all gooey, gross, nasty, bad, don't like it.
Talking about shit.
You've got to work on your static. Less talking static. We got lucky. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. Goddamn right I'm of that word. Pretty sure I can't say that on stream. So let's not. If the game's censoring it, I'll just take the game's lead. Maybe he went to the toilet.
Maybe.
Okay, that didn't really go anywhere.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Or we can talk to him again, but I'm pretty sure we said pretty much everything.
Of course. You have questions.
Yeah,
Come
okay.
back later, Copo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Oh,
If
you see
possible. Also,
the actual
see
words,
me
the
in
dialogue
your
is there this
dream.
time in text. It wasn't before. Starting to sound a bit like the RE4 merchant. Come back any time. Thank you. Okay, we're done.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge.
I gained
I brought
experience.
cutters.
I've
But I
got an
don't see a
upgrade
good
new
angle
skill
of
point.
approach to the belt.
You bought train cutters? No, I don't think he's got train cutters. He's probably got chain cutters.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Can't someone else do it? We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbour. I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at him. Just seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not.
We are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep him up there, but to get him down.
Damn, you've twisted my arm with your cryptic logic. I don't really want to pull his head off.
How do you plan to get him down then? With social sensibility? Are you going to educate him down?
Calm down, Half-Light. I didn't say that. Can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
Yes, exactly. Call the police.
Someone already did. You know who came? We did. Because we have made bad life decisions.
Oh.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Fast, you say? Well, I want to upgrade first. Right, where do we want to put this point? What was the thing that we failed twice on? It was visual calculus. We could put it into that. Intellect, after all, is our weakest link. Can't see anything else super needs it at the moment. Let's go with that. Yep, racking up a lot of quests. Tasks, rather. We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Oh, I guess we'll have to shoot him. Not much point asking for help from the harbour because they put him up there probably.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Confirmed. It's unsafe.
Oh, I see. We can commit to it or reconsider.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Yep, there's two ways about this, and one of them could fail. But let's give it a go.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
We're not going to shoot his head off, Kuno-S.
How?
Kuno-E's. With a gun. Just shoot up there maybe, point towards the branch. Just shoot the belt, the bullet will break it. No, it probably won't. Shoot the branch.
Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree.
Oh, okay.
If the shot hits that, then there might be a small chance to release the belt.
Nice.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
It's not for you.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Actually don't, it has bad idea written all over it. Wait, let me try. Say nothing, let him choose. I don't know how, maybe it's better not to. Take the shot, Lieutenant, what's the worst thing that could happen? I'm going to try.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
Oh, really? He's not going to let me... Alright, fine, take the shot.
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Yeah, again, the weird sort of mixing of technology. It's like he's got a kind of revolver thing, but he's got the I don't know shit about guns in case it wasn't blatantly obvious. The funny musket stick you point in the end and same with the powder. Okay, never mind.
Securing it.
Moving on.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's death position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Shoot that motherfucker down.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
That's unfair. God damn it, get your shit together. Try again maybe. What now? It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the MacLeod.
MacLeod. See, when I played this before the voice acting, I always read that as MacLeod, which kind of, I feel like that works better as a word. But
the lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Let me try. If my name really is Harry, I might be Dirty Harry, and I can gunslinger him down.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
I'm gonna need your gun for this.
They only have one gun!
That's one more gun than you have, hopefully.
Oops.
What?
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
Oh shit. Remember when I told you I didn't have my badge or uniform with me when I woke up? I didn't have my gun either. I can't say that because I told him I did have my badge. I think someone has stolen it from me, stolen my gun. Gun is stolen.
Extremely unfortunate.
Yeah.
You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible.
Sure.
Try not to lose this one, please.
I probably won't.
Take it, you fucking banani poika. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Banani poika. Well. Feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Later.
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger.
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights.
Oh, this
You
isn't going to
stand
go well.
with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
I'm doing this with fucking thick gardening gloves as well.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
I might miss. It's entirely possible. Right, say shut up. Pull the trigger. Close your left eye first. Point the gun at Kunoi's. Or give the gun back to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. She is annoying, but we probably shouldn't aim the gun at her.
Do it! Set me free!
You feel as though it would be dangerous to set this creature free to roam about the cosmos.
Don't.
Oh, damn. That was really just... There was really deep bass to that. Even in this... Even in this, Kim is super composed. Speaking of, I would need legendary composure to actually try and shoot a child. Fuck you, little shit.
Put it right here, Mulka! Right here!
No.
Intense shit, copper.
Just messing about, kiddo. That's how we did it back in my day. We were all pointing guns at each other as kids. Oh, crazy.
Fucker waved his gun! It wasn't intense, it was pathetic!
Shut up.
Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
There very much isn't. I don't know where the fuck you got that from. Kim, make a note that the children around here have severe mental issues. Close your left eye first. That will definitely help.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the morning light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying! You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
That's a flourish to that word that you presumably meant. Alright, can't put it off anymore. Let's give it... Oh shit, and we've actually lost percentage chance to succeed at this because we were provoked. 17%. Although we succeeded at a 14% where we were failing all the 28%. Alright, let's see how it goes. Shit. Do we shoot him in the fucking
A plume
stomach?
of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry! I knew it! What a mulka!
I don't want to do this anymore. This is boring. Start crying. You're sensitive. There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
Yeah, well, you missed too, so fucking...
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
My pig hands are wearing gloves. That's probably the problem.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
I believe it's the cloven hoof for pigs, but yeah, sure.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
Lieutenant, we should entrust Kuno with your service weapon. He says he can shoot it down. That's preposterous. We're not giving you the gun, kid. No, Kuno. If I can't shoot him down, no one will. Now give it to Kuno.
The lieutenant does not dignify that with an answer. He snaps the button on his holster and says,
We still need to get him down, somehow.
His tone is growing tired now. The stench makes him turn away from the corpse. Unflappable Kim has his limits, and after almost shooting a kid and then failing to get the corpse down twice, suggesting giving the gun to Kuno is starting to test his patience, understandably.
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
But won't it be dangerous? How do we get inside the harbour?
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Shit.
Suck my dick, bitches!
You don't... Look, it's fine. Anyway, who's Everard Clare?
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much.
We'll have plenty of conversations with him.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
I'm nobody's bitches. I'm my own bitch, and I'm not a bitch myself. I'm not a self bitch. How do we get inside the harbour?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
Secret third path.
To the gates. Let's fight, I say.
Yeah, well, you would. Let's get to it then. Well, that was a massive clusterfuck. Didn't work on any level, did it? Can we talk to the people more? No. They've... The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. What fancy slogan for a dumpster. Okay, well, all the neighbours saw what a shit show that was, probably. Oh, we can give this another go, because we just upgraded the visual calculus. And we can also... We can talk to him. I guess the highlighting wasn't working for a second, though.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 players have walked here.
You know, I'm going to leave it, actually, until we can at least get over 50% and try it. What's this? Oh, money. And magnesium. Magnesium is for morale, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's the photo.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man. It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right.
We'll look at that later. Where's my magnesium? Or yeah, where is that actually? That did I immediately use it again? Perhaps. Okay. Can we look at this? Probably not from here, can we? No. Alright, Kuno, any words of wisdom?
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
I'm sorry about that, I got carried away. I think we've all moved past that by now, Kuno. But I didn't try to shoot her, I just aimed at her.
What? Bitch! You fucking making excuses for yourself now?
An imperceptible nod. I think we've all moved past that by now, Kuno.
Not all of us. Acts like that stick with you for a while.
Oh, sure.
No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife.
He points towards the whirling in rags and whispers.
Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony, put the fucking knife in you. Yeah, I've been in your room.
Alright, so we can no longer sleep in
Well,
our
you
room.
and Kuno are good for now, pals. Shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
Yeah, I don't care, still not sleeping there.
The determination in his voice leaves little room for doubt in his sincerity. He means every word. Needs to be taken seriously.
You don't threaten me. Okay, lads.
And you're back in business with the Kuno. Now what is it?
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
I don't have questions. Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Yes, that makes sense. Who is he?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Does the fuck gimp have an address?
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Whose side are you on? Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Night City? Isn't that the thing from... Isn't that where Cyberpunk is based in? Why would you want to be there? You'd just end up glitching through the floor. Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno
He
didn't
draws
smoke
snot
the
up
gimp,
his nose.
if that's what you meant.
Charming. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Why?
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Alright, there are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He grabs his head like it's suddenly hurting.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
What? A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Where's the rest of his armour? Probably not going to know that.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man.
Isn't that just like deceased, swollen, bloating kind of thing?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
God damn it, so you did have it.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Yeah.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Troubadour?
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
I'm completely lost.
So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuro's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
So, wait, there's the rabbits and the pigs and the cows. This is turning into Animal Farm.
This troubadour has it. You can feel it.
How are the cows involved? Are they allied with the rabbits? I'm so confused. More on this later. Let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Why?
Get lost.
Stop calling me that. I want... Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Alright.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
I don't know about that. So you refer to yourself in the third person. He's not going to know what that means. Is that some kind of gang name? Sounds like something you'd call a rabid dog.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Well, this went poorly.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just... I'm not doing anything, see?
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
No, I'm... Oh,
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Jesus Christ.
Pigs in aim, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Don't punch him, it's a bad idea. Punch him. I kind of want to punch him. Who put you up to this? What is this sick charade? What happens if we fail to punch the child? Let's find out.
You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it.
Say nothing. Try to hold it together.
Pig's trying not to cry. Kuno can't believe this shit. Can no one stop the Kuno? Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can't do anything now.
He's writhing with joy like the power you gave him is too much to take. Morale critical. Heal yourself now. Shit. I don't have anything to heal myself, apparently. I thought I had magnesium, but... Oh no, wait, you did...
Shoulder fucked your knee! Fucked your fat body up!
Sorry, I completely forgot how the game worked. Yes, those healing items don't appear in your inventory. They appear here, as in you have like one charge. Or more, obviously, and you have to use it there. Because yes, if your health or morale gets to critical, as in 0, then you... Well, I think if your morale hits 0, you just give up. Forever. Obviously health, you die. So that was close. I'm clearly fucking up too much. But it's funny, so... Swings and roundabouts, innit? Somebody call an ambulance. I think I really hurt myself. Yeah, I deserve this. Kim, help me up. Stop laughing.
The creature behind the fence makes it a point to laugh even harder.
Oh, fuck.
Kuno
Okay, this
made
is...
you his fucking...
To be fair to the voice actor, that did sound exactly like a flock of seagulls. Well done. That's really working from the text there.
The lieutenant isn't laughing at all.
Kim, help me up. This isn't going to fuck my morale again, is it?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I deserve
Yeah,
this.
you deserve this. Trying to show your dick
No.
to Kuno.
No,
Kuno
that
was
was...
scared.
That wasn't what was happening. I tried to punch you, okay? That's very, very different. That's... You can argue the morality of either, but it's Okay, never mind. Let's just go.
Kuno beat the shit out of the popo! Beat your fucking knee off!
Yeah, well.
I told you not to tempt such forces. Now, how about we go and do something worth the public's time?
Would have been worth the public's time if I hadn't missed. Everyone hates me. Why does everyone hate me? Is it because I tried to almost shot a child and then tried to punch another one? No, it must be something else.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Crikey, that's a lot of places. Let's maybe look at that later.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Graffito? Fuck you, mail delivery box. Damn it.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
I think I lost health for that.
Your toe has suffered damage.
I definitely... Okay, there I lost health.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
You think so? You think it was cool?
I don't. Let's go.
Oh. I'm sorry, mailbox.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulations.
Oh, I'm not making any friends in this game. Pointing guns, trying to punch people, trying to kick them. Is that not how you make friends? This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flams. Books, old and new. This is a book about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it is about, nor does it seem important. A book about... Okay. Boyadero culture. It promotes freedom and chutney. I don't know what they said there. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. That's not the future, that's now. They use the 5G to do it. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Oh, well, that's a shame. Hello. No? Oh, okay.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of a store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
It's a bit of a naff name for a shop, really. That's kind of... It's like the description, isn't it? It's not the name. You should have a snappier title.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Okay, we've overloaded the encyclopedic part of our brain. What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
Wow, she's good at this. She's ready to explain even the most basic fundamentals to grown adults without any judgment. What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Interesting, thanks.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Can I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
They're not. What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's
Plaisance.
inside,
I never
minding
knew
the
how you
register
were meant to pronounce
or
that one.
organising the stock.
I thought it was like Plaisance or something. The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
You could... Yeah, but a sign... You could just have a sign... They have the flip signs, don't they? Open and closed. Honestly, I forget what shops are these days, but I think... Yes, the legends tell of buildings that would open and close, and they would have a sign to help signify that. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. That makes me feel a bit sick. I should have a word with the store owner, maybe. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Maybe I should have a word.
Oh no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some
Luring.
hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
School is stupid. You're lucky not to be there. What is school anyway? Oh god. How far gone are we? Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Things justified by it builds character. How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She
It's
was a
a
little
bookshop.
afraid at first.
Why are you
There's
selling
talk about
peaches?
this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Good to hear that it's going well. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the window.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
That's just you haven't got the precognition third eye, Kim.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself.
I wasn't
in
asking
any
you.
way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Kim, you're not a true believer. What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Enough about the curse.
Maybe
for
I
now.
can tell you about some of our books instead.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. It's that bad. Point to your head.
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
Oh. Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets the people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman officer by myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Oh. Don't do this to me, kid. I've got low morale as it is. What does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir.
You
Sorry,
did!
sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
I'm sure Kuno would call me a Dick Mullen, but... I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy, then I decided to live a little. Oh, hang on. She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vesptine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your... Point to your head. Wow, look at the guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen. Where do we want to go with this? That's just a stupid fantasy man.
She looks at Dick Mullen, frowning.
Anyhow, it's much easier to work undercover if one doesn't look like him.
Why is that?
If I look like Mr. Mullen, all the criminals would go off running the very moment they saw me. This way I can go undercover, blend in, collect evidence. Because I am not conspicuous at all.
That sounds smart, I guess.
Being smart is the only way to cop, little girl. I can do this way better than him.
If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you.
Yeah. People stroking my ego who just want me to spend money.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
One day, kid. One day. Or now. 72%. Wow, a lot of chance. And the bonuses we got for that were her anxious body language and that she's afraid of the curse. Okay. Sure, let's try it.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded, hidden? Why is that?
What do you mean, sir?
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
I can't deduce shit if you're not going to... Well, actually, if you're good at deducing, you don't need the participation of the other person, probably.
The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
You heard me. Hands up. It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
No, I had no idea. I was going along with it, really. Yes, there were a few other hints. It's super simple for a detective such as myself.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
I bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I've got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Rats have been nibbling on your fingers. Child labour in dismal working conditions. Chewed on nails means you're recycling your body material. Ugh. It's an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no riches without personal... Can't say that one. You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
No, I wasn't having a go at you. It's just the... Doesn't matter. Your mum's the dick in this story. Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
Oh. Fucking hell. Can't give me anything, can you?
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Oh, okay. You think so? Fine, do better. Deduce something about me.
You're quite sober.
Really?
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
I am also sad and my head hurts, and I'm having a grand time. Wait, how do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
That does follow. I'm also sad and my head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
42%. What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? We could try it.
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
Damn, I am always forgetting things. No, I'm done. No more book talk. This coin-operated viewer has been banged up. No problem. The ad reads, broken window, Tibbs has windows. Okay.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Fossilized. Can we still look inside?
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Onuk? What on earth could that be referring to? Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Small tent. Let's pat it, see if we can make friends with this, since we didn't kick it.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Oh. An unhygienic friend, perhaps. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. Yes, I forget how we do that, but we will try and do that soon. To Roundabout North. To Cape Side Apartments, Modern AP. Well. What the fuck are we doing? Oh yes, let's go yell at the woman in the bookshop. We have hit an hour, so this will probably be the last thing we do. Gift books and molten candy? That doesn't sound good.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Heimdall somewhere.
I'm glad you pronounced that. Just look through them.
Rows and rows of Heimdall men blur your
I'm glad
vision.
you pronounced that as well.
You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Heimdall, Return to Heimdall. And the solipsistic Man from Heimdall and the Heimdall Man.
Alright. Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Heimdall and the sages at the end of the world.
Oh, Jesus.
Man from Heimdall and the false god.
The poor voice actor.
Man from Heimdall and the scorched earth. Man from Heimdall, the Heimdall colonies. Man from Heimdall and the swamp beast. Man from Heimdall and the snow crabs.
You know, this voice actor sounded totally normal when he started this job. It's by the end that he's got so gravelly and
Those
deep.
snow crabs are worse than they sound.
Is that all?
Not even close.
Oh God,
Man
no.
from Heimdall in hell.
No,
Man
stop.
from Heimdall and the forest of slaves. Man from Heimdall under the lake. Man from Heimdall, Heimdall burning. There's even The Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Heimdall Man, and so much more.
Pain threshold. Is that looking through them is a pain check? Do any of the books call out to me?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Oh God. If literature is doing that, then just stop reading.
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Heimdall in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Heimdall man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Heimdall and the Devil Woman.
Interesting. Aren't all women devil women? Now, that's not a nice thing to say. But I'm curious what the game will say to it.
Especially those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini. There's also some sort of a snake lizard beast slithering around her abdomen, chest, shoulder region. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels.
Okay. I want to buy Man from God damn it, he said it like 60 times. I can't get it. Heimdall and the Devil Woman. I don't want to buy that, I'll be honest with you, and also I can't. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner, as they should be. Nothing. The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. What is that? Why was that making that noise? Cash register noise. Can't even see a cash register, let alone why it would be going off. Hello, person.
Welcome to Crime, Romance and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
That's exactly the voice I expected her to have.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Yep. You nailed it. So are you the owner of this store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, I noticed, as if to give it more penetration. What if I wanted to buy a book? If I want to buy a book.
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go. Get back there. The books await you.
Christ. So what type of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself.
Oh, okay.
The shelves compel you, don't they?
You're lazy
She
and annoying.
smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Your daughter is the one standing outside the sword? Standing outside the sword? Oh God, Heimdall. He's rotted my brain. Even more than it already was.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl?
At her post? Oh God. I already didn't like you, but now there's actual justification for it. Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yep.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that. 1, not impressed. 5, I felt some interest. 10, she's certainly very polite and helpful. How do I turn this to you? Because I don't want to grade her as a human being, but you are shit tier. Fine, we'll say she's 10.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children,
Here we go.
I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
My own personal half-light is saying things to me. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Annette is quite the trooper. She's a great value add. Ugh. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labour. Too far the other way, mate. All this pressure has made her really anxious. You know, she's been chewing her nails.
God. I've told her not to do that.
No,
It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
You're missing the point. I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Thank you, Kim. I wanted to say that, but I would not have been as polite. That is true, and obviously the will of the market, but maybe make an exception for your daughter. Yeah, actually, it's super alright for kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change.
Good. Fuck you.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologise. She must be freezing out there.
Yes, you should.
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
Those seem like a lot of not necessarily connected excuses. Is this husband Annette's father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
What's that?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighbourhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
And silence speaks volumes. Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Of course, yes, this economy.
Exactly.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy, helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
Right, so never.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Farewell for now, book peddler. Well, at least we've got the kid out of the cold.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
Or maybe that didn't help at all.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
Oh, we can try that again. 58%. Let's ask her this first, because that might help.
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess.
Maybe go over your English as well, because it's maths with an S.
Oh, I found something while you were away.
What?
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
She gives you a hat, almost exactly like the one Dick Mullen wears on the covers. Wait, where did you get it? It's a fedora? Oh no. A detective hat? Okay, I get it. I can look just like Dick Mullen, except I'm an actual police officer. Where did you get it?
Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there.
Nice. A detective hat?
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that.
Cool. And it'll cover up my bald spot.
Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
Damn, that didn't improve that at all, but we'll give it a go anyway.
You have absolutely
Fuck.
no idea. Familiar? How?
Still brain
You must
damage.
have forgotten something you heard again.
Head like a sieve. Well, she won't freeze to death. She'll just die of boredom. But we got a hat out of it, which improves our encyclopedia. Fuck yeah. Now we look even... Now... I don't know what look we're going for, but it's a look. Alright. And we will call it there. Yeah. What am I going with? Cool. Well, cheers for watching. We almost died of lack of morale. Hopefully the morale of you watching is higher than the game. If not, I apologise. And we'll continue with this next time, where we might even get around to, you know, doing our fucking job. But